All right, so factoring review. Okay, so the review we're doing today has to do with this basically. You're going to be given a, well, I guess we could say ax squared plus bx plus c times type of expression, and they're going to want you to factor. Okay, now once you have that, you're going to get your a and your c value. You're going to multiply those. Okay, I know we've written this before, but it's just a quick review. Your a times c will go up on the top, and your b value will go down towards the bottom. And then what you're going to do is try to find two numbers that multiply to the top and add up to the bottom. Okay, so these are going to multiply to this and add up to this. Okay? Now, normally what you're supposed to do is once you find those two numbers, you're supposed to divide by a, if a isn't a 1. Okay? So, but in our case for today, a is always going to be a 1, so you're not going to have to divide anything out. Okay? So you'll just get those two numbers and write them out as factors, right? So it's going to look something like x minus some number or plus. I'm going to put plus or minus because I'm not really sure if it's going to be a positive or negative. But you're going to write it like that and you're done. Okay, you'll use the left and the right side numbers to fill in those little places where I put the pound sign. Okay, so that's basically what we're doing today. We'll do two of them and then I'll let you guys do the rest. Because again, we've done this before. This isn't anything that's supposed to be like extremely difficult for you guys to do. So let's just visit two of these problems and then I'll let you guys start working on the homework. Okay, so this will be example number 1. Again, this does come from your homework. So let's go with this. M squared plus 13m plus 30. Okay, so we have m squared plus 13m plus 30. Now, I want you to factor this. You notice my a term is a 1. If you want to list them, you can. So right here you can write a is 1, b is 13, and c is 30. Right? You don't have to do that, but sometimes it's helpful if you're trying to figure out or follow the little pattern that I wrote up there. And you're going to multiply a times c, and that's going to go on top of your x, right? So 1 times 30, that's 30. And then you get your b value and you put that on the bottom, so that's going to be a 13. Okay? And now is when you ask yourself what two numbers go. Right? Yeah. You're going to ask yourself what two numbers multiply to 30, add up to 13. What do I get? 10 and 3, right? So let's put a 10 here and a 3. And they're both going to be positive, right? Positive 10 and a positive 3. So 10 times 3 is 30. 10 plus 3 is 13. So we have the right number. So all you have to do now is just write x plus 10, x plus 3. And that's it. Like, you're done. Okay? So this is finished. You don't have to do anything else. Now, normally, if it were to say, like, solve, that would have been equal to 0 at the end. Then you'd have to solve each piece, but we're not doing that. They just want us to go over the factoring portion. So we'll do one more of these. And then, like I said, I'll stop, let you guys do the rest on your own. But they're all going to be the same type of problem. Okay? Where a is going to be equal to 1, so you're not going to have to worry about the division part. So let's do n squared plus 2n minus 24. Something with the negative in there just to kind of change some of the signs up. So again, you can write down your ABCs if you want. So in my case, A would be 1, B would be 2, and C would be negative 24. Right? And then multiply A times C. That's the number that's going to go up on top. So A times C, 1 times negative 24 is negative 24. And then your B value goes on the bottom, so that's a 2. So I'm thinking of two numbers that multiply to negative 24 that add up to a positive 2. What is it? 6 and a negative 4. That sounds good. Yeah, positive 6, negative 4. So those are my two numbers that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to write n. Oh, did I write x on the top one? I did, didn't I? Sorry, bad habit. I'll go back and fix that. There you go. N plus 6, n minus 4. I'll go back and change the x's to m's right now. Let me do that really quick. It should be m values. Yeah. So m plus 10, m plus 3. It's just a common mistake because we're so used to always using x's. So sometimes we just automatically put an extra. And that's it. That's what we're doing for today. Real quick review. Tomorrow we'll be doing some reviews of other types of factors.